This episode of Royal Key is brought to you by BetOnline. BetOnline.ag is more than just an online betting platform. They boast a focus on the player approach and have built their reputation on offering clients nothing but the best. From cutting-edge technology, enticing promotions, and the latest sports betting odds, BetOnline, the best online betting site on the internet. Also, stay tuned to the end of the episode for your chance to win this Tennessee football pack.
What's going on, world? Brand new episode of Royal Key there on your screen. I'm your host, George Kill, and I'm here in Tennessee with Roger Frazier. Roger, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Not much. How you doing? Welcome to Rocky Top.
It's a pleasure being with you here today because you're our longest tenured head of equipment that we've ever featured.
This is my 34th year, 40 plus altogether. I came in the fall of 1978 as a student and just kind of never left. I've been in school all my life.
Tell me where we are, your domain.
Right now we're in the football equipment room, and as you can see behind us, this is our space saver storage units that we have.
And this quote here, talk to me about this quote and what it means for.
There's a sign that we put up over the locker room door, and the players smack it on their way to the field before every game. And we have one that we take on the road with us as well. That's just one of many Tennessee traditions.
Awesome, awesome. Well, let's see how you guys have it organized here before we go outside.
When we get stuff in, we check it in, they scan it in, and then we scan it out. And this would be Coach Pruitt's box, and this is just everything we get for the year. If we're playing a home game, the coaches are gonna wear opposite of the jersey, so we'll pull the white polo pullover so the players can pick them out easier from, if they had an orange shirt, they just blend in on the sideline. This is the Peyton Manning room. Canton, Ohio would be kind of jealous of a lot of items in here. When he broke the touchdown passing record with 509, I called and asked if we could put something, a towel, wristband, just to commemorate the moment. He sent his whole uni, which is crazy. My favorite is his Super Bowl uni. One of the coolest things to me about this is there's still a confetti in the cleats from the post game. But we're blessed to be able to say that what a great ambassador he is for this university.
And you said when he comes back to games here in Knoxville, he uses this as his tailgate room.
He comes in here and has tailgates before the games and invites friends, and that way he can kind of enjoy it without all the madness that follows it.
Is there a favorite photo that you have on the wall of Peyton?
Probably one of them to me would be the quarterbacks there. Condridge Holloway, Josh Dobbs, Peyton, and Heath Schuler. The one right above it was Sammy Ball, that's a classic. And then the one of he and Arch right there.
Now, one of the cooler parts of this room that I'm seeing is all of these accolades that are actually, what are they, like hash marks?
Hash marks, it's just kind of chronology of when he was born and then the day, when he signed with Tennessee, SEC championship, first pick, all the way down.
Then over here, we have more accolades.
MVP trophies and game balls. This was his locker we had on the other end of the facility when we were here, except we had doors on the front of it at that time. He set the foundation for our national championship that was the year following when he left.
Definitely. And I'm assuming, Roger, you have a great relationship with Peyton, right?
I do. Yeah, it's still in touch today. It's good times.
All right, now we're here with Marquez Callaway of Tennessee in the locker room, the game day locker room that you guys have. Describe game day in here.
You're with your position, so receivers with receivers, coaches are off in the back. The equipment staff, they're over here. The strength staff, they're up, jacking people up, ready to go. We got a chiropractor comes in who takes care of us before the game if you need it, and just anything you really need to get our mind right.
Let's actually walk over here to these lockers.
When you come in, your jersey already on your shoulder pads. They have the helmet set up. They give you a water, Gatorade, choose whatever you need right here. Here is just a place for your outlet, charge your phone, charge anything you need. The same in here, your helmet, mouthpiece, gloves, your thigh pads and your knee pads, they're all up here with your helmet. And then right here, you got your socks, you got your pants, you have like a little bag snack. And here, they'll put your bags in from, you know, the ball walk or whatever you have in, you just store it in here. So really everything just be laid out for you. All you gotta do is come and take off your clothes and get dressed.
Now the jerseys that are in here right now, I'm seeing some classic names.
These are all the first round draft picks that have come through Tennessee. So you see you have Terry Fair right here, you have Derek Barnett, who graduated not too long ago, and you have Peyton Manning, just some of the three that I see right here.
So let's set it up. Pruitt just finished talking. What do you guys do before you get to the field?
All right, well, first he'll stand and he'll call everybody up. We all touch each other. We all say a prayer, Lord's Prayer. He'll say what he thinks the defense should do, the offense should do. And after we say that, we turn and we read out the game maxims. This is what we say before every game, home or away. It's blank right here, because we'll say the team name, who we play. So if we're playing Georgia, we'll say carry the fight to Georgia and keep it there for 60 minutes. So after we call it up, we break it down, we all run out, hit the tee, and then
rush out there. Okay, I'm gonna put you to the test. I'm gonna put you on the spot. We're gonna ask a few quick questions, all right? The loudest it's ever been in here.
Probably my freshman year when we played Florida, because that was our first time beating Florida in over a decade. So that meant a lot to all the players, all the fans.
Awesome. Best game you had here?
That's a good question. You know, we all feed off each other. I don't want to single myself out, but either that Florida game or Kentucky game last year.
Best game either here or in Athens that you've ever had, you being a Georgia native?
Well, once again, my freshman year when we beat Georgia at Georgia with the Hail Mary.
I'm assuming all your family was at that.
Everybody, family, friends. You know, a lot of my friends go to Georgia, so it was just a great experience there, and to win it in that manner.
Tell me how you feel when you catch that pass kind of in this checkerboard area. What does that feel like?
I mean, it's unbelievable. It's hard to score. Once you do it, you know, it's a feeling of joy and relief. All the work we put in, it actually paid off. And after you score, you celebrate with your team, then you go and try to do it once more.
Now we're here with Hawk of Tennessee. Hawk, you've been here some, what?
23 years. I started as a student in 1997.
So Hawk is in charge of the apparel, the footwear. You brought out some models for us. Let's kind of walk through these models and kind of discuss who they're for.
Our custom travel shoe our guys get, as you can see, it's got the Power T in there in the gray, the smoky gray.
One thing I'm noticing, especially in the insole, the checkerboard, this is like the most iconic thing. Kind of discuss the history of that checkerboard and how that came about.
Well, the checkerboard came from probably the most famous building on campus, Ayers Hall up on the hill. The checkerboard pattern in the building itself, you know, kind of took a life of its own. It got placed in the end zone, and now it's on the apparel and the cleats. The Pegasus shoes, Nike calls it our bright ceramic orange. The Metcon training shoes, workout shoes our guys use. Just the way the technology and the innovation of the shoes, how it's come along for the guys to be able to help them in the weight room to accomplish what they needed to do in terms of lifting. And then to be able to go into the cleat and the footwear, as you can see. We have been wearing white cleats. We're going to black cleats now, but you can see the orange and white checkerboard pattern that Nike put on the bottom of our cleats. So just a variety of ways to show off our orange and our logos and colors.
Right. Now, Hawk, you're one of the very few guys that could speak on this in the nation. For a long time, Tennessee was an Adidas school. Up until, 4 or 5 years ago,
Right.
You guys became a Nike school. What takes place in a transition from brand to brand?
You're talking about changing out everything you got, from quarterback towels to wristbands to socks to sweats to girdles to cleats to shoes. I mean, you're talking about doing a complete overhaul of everything you wear and use daily, you know. It's a major task.
Now, moving on from the shoes to the jerseys, everyone knows the orange for Tennessee, but you guys have found a way to just do different things with it.
Yeah, we're a pretty traditional school, but there for a while, you know, we had the smoky gray uniforms with the helmet and kind of mixing that orange with those gray. You know, we kind of keep it pretty simple, like I say, you know, like that Power T, you can recognize, you turn on the TV, you know who that is. Really cool area here with the guys from each NFL team, who they were drafted by, their names. Some of our guys have given some of their helmets shoes, cleats, Jason Witten, Eric Berry, Cordell Patterson, Juwan James.
Now, I'm sure they treat Peyton like a god here, but who would you say are the, top 2 or 3 people that they treat with the utmost respect here?
We've been very lucky. We've got a lot of traditions at Tennessee, and from Rocky Top and the checkerboard and the power tee and the color and putting guys in the leagues is another one of our traditions. And Eric Berry is a guy, his brothers played here, his dad played here, kind of a legacy guy that's very popular with the fan base. Jason Witten, homegrown, he's somebody that's loved and well respected here. Al Wilson's another one that comes. Terry Fair.
Is there one of those players that when he came in as a freshman, you knew off the bat, like he's...
Jamal Lewis. My first year was 97. I can remember when he came in, you were just like, wow. This guy when he was in the league, that's what he looked like when he was here.
Yeah.
So you knew that this guy was physically ready. Go right through here, and then our first round draft picks. We've had 46 first round draft picks. Good number of those guys, and like I said, looking to update that as well.
Tell me about the mascot. I haven't heard too much about him.
Smokey, Blue Tick Hound. Everybody's always wanting to take pictures and see him, but he's definitely iconic when it comes to Tennessee football. There's the stadium overlooking right there on the river, one of our checkerboard games for the fans. Each section was checkerboarded white and orange. The Vol Navy, one of the biggest traditions in college football, people coming by boat. I think it's one of the 3 places in America that you can come by boat to a game. Got the Sullivan, Maxwell, Davey O'Brien, Johnny Unitas, Allen, Jim Thorpe, guys that have won those major national awards. All SEC guys all the way around up here in the top. One of the winningest programs in the history of college football. So we want to get back to that national spotlight.
For sure. And then where the magic happens.
Right out here on the indoor practice field, man, yeah.
How often is a team in here rather than outside?
Most of their workouts they'll do just inside the weight room and then come in here and do some extra work. For the most part, practices are outside, just out back, but a lot of work gets done in here,
Awesome. Yeah. Well, Hawk, man, I appreciate you giving us a tour. You, Roger, Marquez, you guys have been nothing but hospitable to us, man, and we appreciate it.
Glad to have you, man. Glad you guys have spent some time on Rocky Top. For one lucky Vol fan, we'll have a volunteer gift pack ready, so it'll be exciting for some fan to get a nice gift pack.
So to find out how to win that pack, follow George Kill 3 and Koiski Media, Koiski Media, to find out how to win that special package. Until next time, your host, George Kill.
Thanks again to betonline.ag for sponsoring this episode of Royal Key. Join them today and use the promo code Royal Key for a 50% welcome bonus. Again, that's betonline.ag. In case you missed it, check out our Royal Key featuring Lipscomb Academy. Insane facility, Super Bowl head coach, a barber shop, and it's only a high school.